Yeah. So I'm just gonna start talking English.
Fine, that's not
If
an
I
issue.
mess up a little bit, you can correct me.
I will giggle silently and
Yeah, nice.
Jerry.
It's okay.
Where's your squeaky? Go get your squeaky. Where's he gone? Go get him. Where'd he go?
He just has to get used to me.
Yeah, he
Oh,
doesn't
here
know.
he is. Here he is. Okay.
Go get him.
So, Rachelle.
Yes.
First of all, thank you for contacting me.
Okay. Contacting me, I think.
Yeah, it's like both ways around, of course. And also, I would like to say I consider this to be a safe space, or so to say.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to judge or anything. I fully respect, and I expect respect from you. So it's like you don't have to be afraid to tell me personal information.
Perfect.
Because the more I know, the better I can help you.
Excellent.
Okay?
Yes.
So good to have that out of the way. Just some general information.
Yeah.
Your age?
40.
Yeah.
Almost 41.
Almost 41. Your occupation?
At the moment, I am a gasthouder.
Gasthouder, okay.
And a life coach. Well, studying.
Studying to
And a
be life
student.
coach.
Yeah.
So student, okay.
Yeah.
And your living situation?
Do you mean married?
How many kids do you have?
I married with 3 children.
Married with 3 children, just like my mom.
Yes.
3 kids. 3 boys or?
A girl and 2 boys.
Oh, that's nice. 3 kids.
Yeah. And
Married.
yeah.
Okay, great.
If the ages help, 14, 9, and today 5.
14, 9, 5.
Because that also is a factor as to how you.
Yeah, sure.
With
It means
things.
you have a pretty busy.
Yeah, it's constant. There's
understand,
a big shift between dealing with the 14-year-old and the 5-year-old.
Yeah, sure. The 14-year-old is going to be a puber, how do you say?
Yeah, a teenager.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Okay.
We're bracing. We're ready.
So, can you tell me about your health problem? So, what was your reason for contacting me?
I have extremely large breasts. Always have.
Okay, yeah.
But after every child, they grew and they never went smaller.
Okay, yeah.
So in total, they went up 7 sizes.
Okay.
And I was already a D, so now I'm a K, which is, apart from the shopping aspect of finding a bra that fits and supports, it's almost impossible. There's a lot of issues that go along with that. They're heavy, which means they pull everything down on the neck, which means I've got this bubble on the back of my neck.
Pain,
Yep, I've got a lot of neck pain, shoulder pain, migraines.
Yeah.
I'm very tired. I've got a lot of back pain, knee pain, and now it's going down into the ankles.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So they cause a lot of problems.
I have a lot of health problems. I am busy with a plastic surgeon to diminish them, to get rid of them. And if I get that done now, he can only take half off, and that's an F, and that's not enough.
You want more?
I want more. Yeah. And the other health issue is I need a back cut actually. So because with the youngest one, he dropped in the pregnancy, ready to be born.
Yeah.
His head went in or down ready when I was in the beginning of 8 months. So I still had 8 weeks to go.
Yeah.
And every time he turned, his shoulders really hurt. He stretched the skin out so much that it's still open. And it's very thin. Mm-hmm. And the surgeon said it's so thin, the skin down there, he cannot cut under the stomach anymore. He has to go right down the middle. Okay. Which means if he does that now and I lose weight later, I'll end up with like the hanging curtain, saggy. We don't want that.
So first we have to lose weight and then...
Yes, he wants at least 15 kilos off. He would like me to be, 85 kilos. Mm-hmm. I would like to be 85 kilos. The more muscle mass I have and the flabbier the skin, so the more horrible my body looks, the nicer he can make it afterwards.
Okay.
So I need to lose the weight and create a bit of muscle mass. And the muscle mass I have, I've been fitnessing about 4 or 5 times a week since
Okay, that's
October
great.
when
That's
I
great.
started.
Yeah.
Body has changed,
Yeah.
but I had no weight is coming off.
No weight's coming off.
No
Okay.
weight is coming off.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, take your time. If you need more paper, let me know.
Okay, so you don't lose weight, but you train a lot.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm already active. I take the stairs. I
Mm-hmm.
ride the bike. I.
Oh, that's
hardly
great. That's
ever,
great.
Yeah.
Keep that up.
Yeah. I hardly ever take the car. Only if it's -10 outside, then I'll take the car.
Yeah, sure.
Or really heavily raining, then I'll take the car. But if it's light raining, I'm on the bike.
Yeah, okay.
So and walk a lot. I ride a lot. I'm active. I'm not lazy. Luckily.
Yeah, okay. No, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
That's,
Oh, you found wrapping paper.
Yeah. He can keep himself busy.
He'll keep himself busy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a bit of lifestyle information.
Yeah.
Do you smoke?
No.
No smoking. Do you drink alcohol?
No, not really.
Not really. Okay, and maybe sometimes just one glass.
Maybe a glass of wine if I go out to dinner with somebody, but even then I don't. So
Just,
maybe
like an exception.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
1 or 2, maybe a year.
I'm just gonna write down no there.
It's just a no.
And I understood from Caroline that you're a vegetarian, right?
I am a vegetarian,
Okay.
but I have issues with, after a lot of trying to figure it out,
Mm-hmm.
I can't cope with cow proteins.
Okay.
Lactose I can do,
Yeah.
but the proteins I can't have. So I have a very strong reaction to cheese. And yeah, that's no cat there, Jerish. And I can't have any yogurt at all.
Yeah.
Jerish. So I'm pretty much pushed into a vegan that can have every now and then some goat cheese.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But it can be a nice challenge to like see what we can and cannot eat. And
There's more.
There's
I've
more?
also got candida.
Candida. I have to admit, I don't.
Candida. Okay. Candida is yeah. Do you want I've got paper if you want paper.
Well, I think I've got enough.
Alright. Candida is een schimmel die in de maag is gemaakt door antibiotica.
Oké.
En dat heeft een giga invloed op een heleboel dingen. Waaronder die hormonen. En daarom vermoed ik, daarom zijn ze kleiner geworden. Door die hormonen
Oh ja, precies.
zijn ze bezig met dat. En al mijn losse symptomen staan hier bij. Ik heb ook hormoonproblemen, waar ik niet regelmatig op gesteld word. Dat is vanaf het begin. Jerry, that's enough. He'll give you attention later.
So some hormonal issues.
Got hormonal issues, yeah.
And you're like 100% sure that's because
It's been
of
tested.
the... Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have a look at all the symptoms and things, that's what comes out. So I really honestly should be on a diet where there is no schimmel. So that is no mushrooms, no...
No fungi.
Ja, inderdaad. Jerry, I'll put him in the hole in a minute if it belongs there. No sugar.
No sugar at all?
At all.
Okay.
I can have maybe een beetje rijstsiroop of een klein beetje honing, but liever dan niet.
This sounds like a lot to handle.
It is a lot to handle. Yeah. It is. I'm in a high stress situation, definitely.
Yeah, I understand.
Ja, en je kan in verband met die suikers, dan kan je alleen de fruit dat ik kan dan eten is either geel, oranje of rood. Zeg maar, but then no appels. Alleen groene appels. Ja, voor de sugar. En dan kan ik alleen zuurdesem. Ik heb informatie dat ik kan in jou geven, maar ik moet het opzoeken.
It would be really useful. So
yeah, I'll give you what I got. I'll give to you, and it's a whole printout of what it is, what you can and cannot eat, and what causes it.
That's great. That's
what the symptoms are, and it's good information. I'll look that up for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many hours do you regularly sleep at night?
Oh, almost none.
None.
Almost no. Well, not deep. I need a lot of sleep. I love my sleep. I need it desperately.
Yeah.
But because of these, I have issues. If I sleep on my back,
Mm-hmm.
the weight
Presses
on my chest.
Yeah.
I can't breathe, so I turn to my side, and because it's created such a bubble here, it cuts off the blood circulation or the nerve system. So I wake up with tingling in the hands and fingers, and then I have to sit up and shake it off. So I turn to the other side, same issues. So I turn on my front, and I'll end up with my back issues. So that will then just put me in a position where
there's no normal position in which you can sleep.
No, I am constantly tossing and turning, and I think this is also a reason why I can't lose weight, because I'm just so tired.
That is one of the big reasons, maybe.
Yeah.
So, like average.
If my bedtime's, I'd say about 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours sleep if I can.
So, but you don't really sleep those 8 hours.
Not always, not deep.
Okay, I'm just gonna say like 8 hours generally, but
it's broken.
Not good sleep, so to say.
Yeah, that's broken sleep is how you.
So you wake up a lot during the night and.
Yeah, then I get pulled out of my deep sleep to change position, and I'll go back in again, but it's constant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So your occupation or your job, do you say it's like active, sedentary, or physically demanding?
It's definitely active. It's children.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So active. Does your job require a lot of travel?
No.
No, but you mentioned like if I go somewhere, I always take the bike.
Yeah, there are kids at school, so I'm back and forth to school. So actual travel, no. My husband travels. He goes every week. He's a couple of nights in the week away.
Okay.
And then he's in Germany or Paris.
Sounds
like
an
just
interesting
came back from
job.
Lisbon. Yeah, he's very happy with him. He just came back from Lisbon. He's going to Copenhagen Friday.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it is fun, but the travel is tiring for him.
Always by plane and okay.
Sometimes car if he goes to Belgium,
but we're here to talk about you. So.
Yeah, that's a different story, but that has an influence on what I do.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. So your husband is kind of away.
A lot.
Okay.
Yeah, so that leaves a lot on my shoulders.
Yeah. So, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your stress level?
I'd say a good 8.
Good 8. Okay.
Yeah.
That's high.
That is high.
Okay, so can you list 3 of your biggest sources of stress?
Yeah, that my husband is away a lot.
Yeah.
That is a major source of stress.
Because you have all the tasks in the house and the kids.
That's why the house is not spotless. I like it clean.
Okay, yeah.
Or at least, yeah.
Can you name a few other things?
Well, the pressure to lose the weight is very stressful.
Okay.
Because I am reminded constantly that I need to lose the weight, and it's not working, and it's frustrating.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. And my job can be just having kids is stressful.
Yeah.
But being the other major one would be the fact that I'm an immigrant and homesickness.
Homesickness, so you long back to Australia sometimes.
Yeah, well, it's mostly when there's somebody's birthday and
and you can't go.
When there's it can't be part of it, and that is.
Do you go back sometimes or? No.
It's too expensive.
Yeah, it's.
We had a look to see how if we could go for the summer holidays a couple of years back, and it will cost us about 12,000 euros to get.
Just the plane ticket is already.
That's just the plane tickets.
Yeah, I'm going to.
And I'd like a new kitchen for that. Yeah.
I understand it's tough.
Yeah, Skype helps.
So you don't have any other family living around here from your side? So
I have one aunt that lives here.
Yeah. Okay. Do you talk a lot with her or?
Not a lot, but we do have a good relationship. When we do talk, it's good.
That's important as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you just walk me through one of your regular days? Like,
Okay.
I get up at what time and...
I try to get up before everyone else so that I can have
Okay.
a little bit of peace and quiet.
Yeah.
I usually get myself dressed straight away, take the dog out for a walk,
Yeah.
feed them, and then get the kids ready for school.
Yeah.
By this time, I usually haven't had breakfast.
And this is how much time has passed since you woke
Kids
up?
go to school at 8:15.
And you wake up around
6:30.
6:30, okay.
Yeah, 6:30, 7 o'clock. I try to go to fitness. If I'm going to fitness, then it's in the morning. Then in my fitness clothes, I go bring the kids to school, come back, and go straight through.
Okay,
And,
that's nice.
Yeah, and socialise a little bit, and then come home and have breakfast.
So you first work out and then you have breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I have time, I'll have a banana or something very quick, but sometimes I forget breakfast.
Okay.
Come back, have a shower, change.
Yeah.
Do so. Well, my daycare kid for during the day is now 4, so she's at school. So my routine is just changed.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'll do something in the house or shopping or whatever it is, just household things. Then I go and get kids for lunch.
Yeah. Okay. So housekeeping.
Yeah.
Okay. Get them for lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have lunch and then I bring them back to school. That gives me, if I'm working, an hour for myself, and then I need to go and pick up some daycare kids, and then we go through to pick up more daycare kids, and then until about 5 in the afternoon I'll have children in the house.
So then you're busy as well.
I'm busy, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they all want to eat and to drink and activities. If it's nice weather, we go out. Definitely go outside.
Yeah. And then at 5 you start preparing food or?
Well, then we have to do a quick tidy up before you can't walk here, it's just covered in toys.
Yeah, okay.
So there'll be a quick tidy up, and then there's preparation of food.
Mm-hmm.
And while I'm in those waiting moments of cooking and things, I'll be cleaning up in the kitchen or whatever it is, and
so
multitasking,
yeah.
helping the other kids with homework, listening to their day. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's the general night routine with the kids, tidying up, doing the dishes, making it all tidy down here, and crash on the lounge. And
then you have in the evening you have a couple of hours for yourself, or?
No, I make sure I've got half an hour for myself.
Okay, half an hour.
I'll go up to bed a half hour before I want to go to sleep, which is about 9:30. I can't make it any longer than that.
Okay.
I'm too tired. And then I listen to an audiobook and do a Sudoku. So then
just to relax your mind.
Yeah, and I have a notebook next to my bed, so then if I need to think of anything like the birthday party, then I can just brain dump in that book, so I don't have to worry about it. I'll stay up at night.
Yeah, that's cool. It's really smart. Really smart.
And that's it. That's the day, and then the next day I can start over.
But it's a really busy day, so to say.
They're very busy, yeah.
Okay.
You know, and there's 5 of us in the house, so there's a lot of washing, as you can hear. It's beeping away already.
Yeah, I know that from my own home.
Yeah. Usually start a load of washing in the morning, and then when I get back from everything, swap it around.
Yeah. Okay, now some medical information. You already mentioned your candida.
Candida,
Candida. Do you have any other conditions at this moment?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Before I started this process last year with, or 2 years ago, not last Christmas, Christmas before, I went to the doctor and I said, I want to get a breast reduction, but I know that I am an emotional eater and all the rest of it.
Okay, yeah.
I asked him if he could do a full workout blood test.
Mm-hmm.
He did that. There was nothing wrong except for vitamin B12 was
a bit short. Okay.
Now it's winter. There's no sun, so.
Yeah. Also, yeah.
Yeah, that was the only thing that came up short, and went to a therapist, een psycholoog in de GGZ in Alkmaar, and we talked through 3 things, and she really gave me some good help on emotional eating.
Yeah.
We did EMDR. EMDR.
Okay.
You know
what was that?
EMDR is actually Nederland ontdekt het.
Okay.
Your brain has certain connections and certain triggers. With trauma, for instance, or in this case, it's to help with trauma.
Yeah.
And mine is a trauma from the feeling of being abandoned at the age of 11.
Okay.
And eating. That's the first time I put on weight. And then I lost it all. And then later on it happened again. I lost it all again. But to make myself feel better, as an 11-year-old, you don't have much, but food is something you can control.
Yeah.
So I started eating. And
so food was your...
That was my trigger. And then it's a big knot of triggers and food and emotions. And it's just this great big knotted ball of string that, you know, we had to try and unravel. And then once we got to the where it began, the beginning, try and break that connection. And EMDR helps that by confusing the brain.
Okay, yeah.
So what they do is they make you, she sat next to me and she's facing the other way, and she'll say, okay, think about that moment, that moment of trauma, and then keep thinking about it. And then you have to watch her with her fingers like this. So your eyes have to follow the fingers
while you're still thinking
about that.
Yeah.
And that confuses the brain. And then you need to stop and you need to think, okay, are there any emotions coming up? Are you having any physical reactions to this? Yes. Feel that physical reaction. Keep watching the fingers. And I think it took about an hour and a half.
And it did help you?
Yeah, and until there was absolutely no physical or emotional reaction to anything, because she'll ask you to think back to that point. And you just look at it going, oh, it's not that bad anymore.
So it did ease you up? It did
help? Did.
Okay.
Yeah, the effects a couple of days later. You have a couple of days later, you'll also have side effects of that. And for me, it felt like there was an empty spot inside because that's what filled me. But then, you know, you keep going with the therapy to help you with that.
And it was called?
EMDR.
EMDR.
Yeah. Highly recommended for anybody who's had a trauma of some description.
Okay.
Yeah, it's amazing. So that could be even a car crash or witness to something, or maybe they abused it with a little, it's intense, because I went there on the Friday morning and I had no grey hairs, and I came home and I had grey hairs.
Okay, that's interesting. It's really interesting.
It had it's a powerful effect, yeah.
Okay. But if it was helpful, then...
It's very helpful.
Okay.
Very, very helpful, yeah, definitely, because every time my husband leaves, I had that issue of abandonment. And I used to go straight to the fridge. I don't do that anymore.
Okay, no, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this was all part of the process of getting the eating under control so that I can get the breast reduction. And that's what that was all leading up to. So with the doctor, he hasn't found anything. Because we've had, not too long ago, the blood workup.
And in the past, you didn't have any major health conditions or...
No.
Okay. Are you currently using any medicine or supplements, like vitamin pills or...
No, I should be. I've got a lot of magnesium actually for the stress.
Okay, so take magnesium...
Yep. Extra magnesium, yeah.
Like pills or...
Yep, capsules.
Okay. And you did mention you had some allergies or...
Yeah, they've...
The cow protein?
Yeah, yeah, dairy. I have not been able to eat any aubergine, eggplant.
Okay.
I can't have, and the other thing I have a strong reaction to is tomato products. So not tomatoes, but then cooked. Tomato sauces, ketchup, like
That's all really useful information.
Yeah, and I'm deadly allergic to penicillin.
Penicillin, okay.
Yeah, penicillin.
Yeah.
So we figured that out the last time I had een kuur, een antibiotica kuur.
Ja.
Dat was om 12 of zo is de laatste keer.
Zo.
En dan toen was het de jaren 80, 90 en antibiotica was the new wonder drug. So they gave it for everything.
Exactly,
Had helemaal geen effect op oorpijn, but you know, you got it anyway. But na 2 dagen word ik helemaal geel en het tast mijn leven aan. So,
Jesus, yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah. But apart from that, there's no other medical conditions and that shouldn't have an effect on anything.
No, okay. So I would like to talk about your goals. So
Yes.
You mentioned the breast reduction surgery.
Yep.
So is that like your main goal? That's your main target? What you want to go
Stomach. I want to get rid of the stomach.
for? Also, okay.
The stomach is what I want to get rid of. The weight and everything is shifting all around, but the stomach is staying there and it's not allowed to and has to go. The rest will follow.
And you wanted to lose 15 kilos, right?
Well, I need to lose 15 kilos
Minimal 15 kilos.
in order to have the surgery. But I'm very happy to keep going, you know, up to 20 or 30 kilos if I could.
Yeah, well, that's also a big part of what I'm gonna try to do, is to make it a long-term change.
Perfect.
That's what I want to go for. So
Yes.
15 kilos weight loss at least.
At least. That's before I can go and get the breast reduction. But if it's going so well, I'm just going to keep going
Yeah,
until,
we're just gonna, sure.
until I get to about 75, 76, maybe 77 kilos.
Yeah.
And then I will get the breast reduction and the stomach tuck, because then anywhere near the 70, I'm happy.
So the lower the weight, the better the reduction.
The better the results.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Definitely. I'll have my old body back before kids.
So, well, why do you want to reach this goal? We kind of already...
Health.
Okay.
Pure health. I am in pain with this. There's always something going on. I don't even notice it anymore. It's not major pain. It's manageable pain, but, you know, I don't want the migraines anymore.
Yeah, I understand.
I want to be able to buy clothing that fit. That'd be nice. Yeah. But it's also an emotional representation of my early years in Holland. I had no support and a mother-in-law who didn't want me.
Okay.
And she made my life very, very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
And because I didn't feel strong in myself, Dutch words are better in this case, ik voelde me niet stevig. So dan heb ik mijn lichaam stevig gemaakt. En dat is de gewicht.
Yeah, I understand.
Juist. En nu ben ik stevig in mijn schoenen, zo ik heb de stevig gewicht niet nodig. So I can let that go. So this
Switched it around.
This is a representation of what I was, not who I am.
Like the character you wanted to...
Yeah, I had to take on a physical form in order to feel strong. Because I didn't feel strong, so...
And you said you had a bad relationship with your mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Is that kind of fixed right now, or?
Well, she passed away, so...
Passed away, okay.
So that resolved itself.
Yeah, so to say, okay. How do you feel that I, as your coach, so to say, can help you the best to achieve your goal?
Oh, don't make me slip. You really got to keep on top of me.
Okay.
Yeah, I really need echt dat stok achter de rug. I need a lot of encouragement and a lot of help.
A lot of encouragement, okay.
Yeah. Because I know myself and I know how my brain works. If it can find a way out, it will.
Yeah, okay, I understand.
Yeah, it's just like everyone else. But
yeah, it's as you say, it's how the brain works.
Yeah.
If change was so easy,
everyone would do it.
Yeah, sure.
I'll be out of a job before I even started.
Yeah, yeah, sure, No, okay, that's clear for me.
Yeah.
So I have some questions about kind of your lifestyle also.
Yeah.
We're going to go a bit deeper, so to say.
Yep, fine.
So how do you feel about your current lifestyle?
For the most part, good. Really good.
Okay.
I just need some tweaks. I mean, that I know how I feel when I eat healthier and I've cut sugar out of my diet. I know I feel cleaner, I feel better, I've got more energy, I do sleep even better, especially if I do a light meal in the evenings, or a protein shake in the evenings instead of a meal. That all goes better. So I know that I can feel better in myself. Not so gluggy, not so bleh. I just want to feel healthier and cleaner.
So, and what makes you want to feel healthier and cleaner? What triggers you?
I've had glimpses of that, and I really enjoyed it.
Okay,
When I was pregnant with, before I became pregnant with my third one, I was sugar-free already at least 6 months or more.
And you felt way better.
And I felt so much better, and during the pregnancy as well. But then I developed Schreiberglutamine.
Okay.
And I started eating sugar just to get through the day, so I had energy. So once you start, that's it. It's addictive. It's hard to stop. But I remember how that felt. And after I had my middle child, I had lost 22 kilos. I was down to 83 kilos. And I felt really good and began to be really happy, and and then I had a burnout, and all that weight came back on again.
So a lot of stress caused.
Yeah.
Okay.
So stress is a factor, but we're learning from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about changing your lifestyle? Are you looking forward to it? Because that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, definitely. No, I've been busy with this for a couple of years now, of really changing.
Yeah.
Fixing myself from inwards, outwards, So we've done all the emotional things. It's time to keep moving, but I can't do it on my own.
No, I understand. Well, I want to help you with it.
I've tried, and although my body has changed, the weight hasn't come off, so it's time to be realistic. I did go to a molecular dietist. That was a romp.
Yeah?
That was, it was a young girl about your age, but she had difficulty in understanding how busy a family with 3, because you've lived it, you understand.
You've got a lot going on.
And she kept saying, what can you cut out for stress? I said, there's nothing I have that I can do that can cut out the stress.
You can drop,